Hey, Sarah, welcome. You're with Baby Luggle, Baby Luigi.
Yeah, of course I am.
All right, I'll pick.
Who
something
else would I
small.
be?
Have you ever played this game?
I've played it on the Wii, but
Yeah.
not on the GameCube.
For my 9th Christmas, my sister and I both got this GameCube that's right here, and got this game.
It must really mean something to you if you knew the exact year.
Oh yeah, it was my first game console, and I wanted it so bad.
Oh my gosh.
I convinced my sister, my twin sister, to also want it so that we could get it for Christmas, and she played it for like an hour and was like, I wasted my Christmas!
Oh no. You're like, I'll take it. Wait,
Uh-oh.
who's driving?
I am, currently. You're just a little Italian boy. Little luggle.
Did
Oh,
you...
yeah.
Apparently there were people mad, you know, like the new Super Mario movie
Yeah.
that's coming out. They were mad that the main actors that were playing Luigi and Mario weren't, like, Italian.
Yeah.
But it just, like, ended its first weekend and got, like, $377 million.
Kids-
I want to go see it.
I want to see it too.
But I also don't want them to, like, mess up with the accents, though. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want it to sound, like, forced.
Well, that's the thing is, like, I'm like, well, what's an authentic Italian accent if an actor can't do it? Like,
And what's acting if you're not someone you're usually?
you want Mario to be a walking stereotype like he's always been?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, and they have Anya Taylor-Joy, and she's such a great actress.
Yeah.
Being Peach, like, you gotta level up.
yeah.
You also, so you don't want to look dumb. So we'll see.
Peach, and I love Charlie Day, and I think that was really good casting.
Who is that?
He's a character in Always Sunny, but he's the voice of Luigi.
Oh, he like the actual,
Yeah.
like when this game was created, he was the one.
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh,
He's the
in the
voice of
movie.
Luigi in the movie.
I'm-
No, they had the original voice of Mario as a character, though. Because Mario's first appearance in a video game was as Jumpman, who was later a construction worker in another game, which is kind of why...
Bob the Builder.
Yeah, no, not him.
He's the only construction cartoon I know of.
Yeah. Charles Martinet voices the construction worker in the new movie. And he's...
Wait, am I driving now?
Oh, you can. Do you want to?
No.
I
Oh
think
yeah,
it'd be fun.
let's do it. Let's do
All
it.
right, we both have to press the Z button at the same
Where
time.
even is the
That's
Z?
right here. Look at my hands. This
Oh,
one.
1, 2, 3.
Go.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
A is to accelerate. The big green. Yeah, there you go.
Boy.
All right, and you have to press like these buttons to toss back power-ups when
buttons?
you're holding them. X
you
and
go.
Y. There you go.
Get out of here.
Yeah. This controller is one of the most ergonomically pleasing controllers in history. Or at least that's the critical consensus.
That's sales right there.
Mm.
Is that based
Yeah.
on fact, or are they just trying to get you?
It's based on the opinion of people who are like, you're gonna be in a study for Nintendo. Which controller's the best, the Nintendo controller or the Xbox controller?
Sometimes
Whoop.
ergonomically pleasing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow.
Consumer research.
I really like the Wii
Yeah.
controller for Mario Kart because it's so small and dainty. Like, this seems very bulky.
Yeah, it's very intuitive too.
Especially when I'm used to, like, the PS1 controller that's pretty tiny.
Yeah.
Like, little hands for little kids, but it's like, now I'm an adult. But,
Yeah.
yeah, it's cute.
Ooh.
I kind of like I'm just driving. I don't have to think about doing all the other pizzazz.
Yeah. It's teamwork.
Yeah.
I know how to manage that stuff. And at the last second, I can get you out of danger by punching in a direction.
Can you punch those birds?
They will win.
Well, what are you even good
we
for
can
then?
punch them. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
We did. We got first. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh.
Do you have memories of Mario when you were a youngin'?
Yes. When was the first game I had? I don't know if it was definitely on the Game Boy. We had the first Game Boy.
Oh yeah.
And oh my goodness. Like when the literal game was like a brick. Are you driving now?
I currently am.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna sit back and relax.
Okay.
Yeah, if we have something, yeah, I'll try and remember to use it. But yeah, and we had the Powerpuff game, and it was just blocks. Like, you know, when like the screen is gray, and then dark gray are like things you have to jump over.
Yeah.
And the noise, oh my gosh, it's like nostalgic. The noise is just like, it was just like do.
Yeah.
Wah. It's like two noises, but
you could fall asleep to Powerpuff Girls on the Game Boy ASMR.
Yeah. And it was so annoying because as I got older and I started playing different games like Mario, and then you got the Nintendo DS, and you're doing all these things. You're like, oh, I want to be nostalgic and go back to that first game, but it would never save.
Oh yeah.
And it would always you would get to one point, and it's just the worst feeling in the world, especially if you forget that that's what happened, and then you go through, you get to a point, and then you're done, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I messed up and forgot.
Well, you know, something interesting about Game Boy games is that there are Game Boy games that did save, like Pokemon, but because of the saving technology back then, the cartridge ran on a battery that just kept the cartridge on all the time in low power, so for years, so that its saving was actually that, like, when it left that low power state, it loaded the save. So after, like, 20 years, almost all of the Game Boy Pokemon games can't save, so those Pokemon are just gone.
Well, that makes sense now.
It's like digital mortality.
It wasn't like Powerpuff Girls was like a really... I can't even get past like level 1, so I don't even remember what we used to do, but...
Yeah.
Like, it's not... Because Pokemon, people are really serious about their progress and stuff, and I've never gotten into that, but I can see how that could be devastating.
Yeah. Pokemon's like an 80-hour game.
Oh, I hate this course.
Oh yeah? I can drive it.
My goodness. I never choose... You know when you're like... in a group and you're like, okay, you get to choose the next course. No one picks this one.
Yeah.
This is like, it's so... Are you driving again? Okay,
yeah.
Good. Yeah, like no one with the sand and the tornadoes. Yeah.
The Tornasties. You remember that night we went out singing karaoke?
I do. What was the song you sang?
Deacon Blues by Steely Dan.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
Yeah, you haven't heard Deacon Blues by Steely Dan?
Well, I heard it that night.
Oh, yeah.
I did listen.
I
might have been pretty messed up, but I did listen.
It's an 8-minute song.
Did you sing the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It didn't seem that long.
Yeah. I was dancing the whole time, too.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we left that night and that lady stopped us?
Yeah. I was telling my mom about that the other day.
Yeah.
It's just silly. I mean, thinking, well, I don't remember it at all.
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, so you give the story.
Yeah, so I was leaving the bar with Sarah. We were with some people who had already left.
I was just pulled out of the bathroom because I was found on the floor throwing up.
Yeah, Sarah was quite drunk. And
I had a really, 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 really great time before that, though. To be honest, like, I had a great night.
Well-intentioned lady stopped us because she could see how you were walking, and was like, hey, like, do you know this guy? Like, I can see that you're pretty drunk and he seems pretty collected.
Yeah.
What's going on? And,
well-intentioned, yeah.
Yeah, very well-intentioned. Trying to make sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you were insulted by her. You were like, what do you think I am? Like, you think I don't know this guy? You think I'm just leaving with a stranger? And you were like, it was like she had bruised your ego. And the whole time I was like, I know
Is that
her.
what I
went to. She said, like, what are you trying to do right now?
Like, this is my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was defending you.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but I was just defending myself.
Well, it was both. It was like, who do you think I am? You think I wouldn't leave with, like, you were like, look
Which
at
I've
this
never
guy.
done before,
Like,
so I'm glad I stood up for myself.
Well, yeah. But she wasn't doing anything wrong.
I know, but also, like, shut the fuck up.
And the whole time I was trying to be like, I know her. I went to her wedding. Like,
yeah.
We went to college.
We're not together. She
has
has a ring on her finger.
Yeah.
I do not.
But she obviously wasn't having it from me. She was like, you can stop now. Like, I need to hear from her. And I was like, oh, okay.
Well, see, she has a bitch vibe.
Yeah.
And I picked it out right away. That's why. Well-intentioned. Well-intentioned.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Even people with bitch vibes try to look out for
people. It's good. It's good. Which was the first time we met? I know I've asked you this every day. I just never remember.
There was one time I was friends with who was friends with Caitlin, and you were friends. Yeah, Caitlin Juvelin, who does a lot of stand up now.
Juve
it's
sauce.
Pretty funny. Yeah,
I call her Juve sauce.
She goes by Skatelin. She has a whole skating routine. Shout out to Skatelin. She's great. We were getting dinner.
Are you driving or am I driving?
I'm
Because
driving.
we're doing terribly.
We're in second place. Excuse me.
Yeah, but like it's not a pretty second place.
Yeah. It wasn't elegant enough for you.
No, it wasn't. And we got second. Oh my gosh, I love how is that Donkey Kong?
Diddy Kong.
He has the little nipple pasties on his shirt.
Does he? No, he has a tie.
No. Look. He's got little nipple
Oh,
pasties.
he does, yeah.
To hide his nips.
That's really funny.
We do not want kids with their nipples on TV, so I'm glad they did that because he is a baby.
Yeah. Now try for a trophy. How encouraging. We got fifth.
Oh, no. It was telling us that we need to do better?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, it was dinner at college, mutual friends, and you yawned and went like, huh. And
What does that mean?
You yawned and squeaked, like, while you were yawning. You were like, like, you just
That's what you remember?
Yeah, and I imitated you, and we both laughed about it.
Really?
And I was like, she's funny.
Who were we sitting with? Caitlin?
Yeah, Caitlin and Corey.
Caitlin. And who?
Corey. I would really like it if Home Depot sponsored me. What would our advertisement be if we were sponsored by Home Depot?
Oh, Home Depot.
Because you used to work at Home Depot,
I did
right?
used to work at Home Depot. Advertisement, like how we sell it.
Oh, welcome to Mario Circuit. This is sponsored by Home Depot. Go and get your nails.
Oh, shoot. Did your car go under and you need a new engine? Well, don't go here, but if, if your friend Mario, who's a complete DWI addict, hits the tree in your yard, we have a chainsaw you can rent for $17 an hour.
I like how long-winded that advertisement is. It's bold. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing long-winded advertisements. So we gotta break the mold.
Yeah.
Come to Home Depot. We have Mario impressions.
You know what? Fuck it. Your faucet's broke. Home Depot.
Yeah.
Your toilet don't flush. Home Depot.
I don't care. Like,
you can't fix it. New toilet.
You just went to Subway and you want to put some wood shavings in the sub. Home Depot.
Was it a thing back then to say like life hack?
Yeah.
You ever heard that? That was like, you got a headache, cut your head off. Life hack. Yeah. What? Your toilet's plugged. Get a new toilet. Life hack. # Home Depot. I like Home Depot though.
Bothered by your parents? Dissociate from your emotions. Life hack.
Life hack. Have you ever seen the video life hacks?
Like the Filthy Frank video?
Yes.
Yeah, I love Filthy
it.
Frank.
Are your birds too loud? Just fucking kill them.
Kill yours.
Are you a irrational radical feminist? Are you an irrational radical anti-feminist? Get fucking laid. I love it.
Yeah.
I show it to. That's like one of my drunk go-tos is showing that one if they haven't seen it.
Yeah, he doesn't make videos like that anymore.
Well, but now he's the singer.
Yeah, I respect that he wanted to stop and wanted to do something new.
Well, I mean, iDubbbz doesn't do videos.
I know Smosh, they don't do videos anymore. But Anthony from Smosh has a really great podcast where he interviews people that were big on YouTube at the beginning of YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's quite interesting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Want to take us over the finish line? Want to swap? 1, 2, 3.
Wait. No. The pressure. Look at Peach and her little thing. How cute.
She does the windshield washing wave. I think it's hard for men to process shame.
Yeah.
And I think there's been a cultural shift of holding people more accountable for their actions, but also reducing a negative aspect of that is that a lot of people are being reduced to being irredeemable.
Yeah, exactly. Like a cancel culture, which is great because, like Shia LaBeouf's like, he said, I don't even want to act anymore because the only reason why he acted was it was for his ego. Like, I'm gonna get this big part. I'm gonna argue with the director on set. Like, I'm gonna be the biggest like cock, like literally cock, because they always like sing and they want to be all pretty.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna be that person. And after the whole thing with FKA Twigs, and it came out, and he couldn't deny anything because he's an honest person. He's like, I was literally living and working for my ego.
I think forgiveness is a virtue because it's really hard.
Yeah.
And, like, there are people that have wronged me where it's been hard for me to let go of, but I still think for yourself it's good to forgive people, and for them it's good to, you don't have to let them back in your life. There's still consequences for actions, but they still deserve dignity.
Yeah.
And they still deserve the chance to have
Do
human
better.
rights.
My whole thing is, if you know a certain person and their actions haven't changed, even though you've mentioned it to them, but they just can't handle doing better, being a better person. Like, just, I know this is very, very, very hard to do, and I'm not saying like physical abuse or anything, but just like mental, like, you know, making like
If
them
it's
feeling
bringing
like
you down.
Yeah, bringing you down. It's like just stop being mad at something that you 100% know is already gonna happen. Like, you still want this person in your life. That's why you're continuing to see them. You can make the decision not to, but like, if you could just go into it knowing that things are gonna happen, which they've been happening over like a decade, and it's the same thing over and over again. It's like, it's kind of, you know, they say like
people change when they want to, and like you can't you can't use objectivity to get someone to change all the time.
And honestly, if you can change your mindset, and sometimes it takes like a partner coming in, like an outside perspective, to say, you know, this always happens. Like, it's the same thing. Like, you get very angry about it, but like, when has this never not happened? So it's just like recognizing that things. If 2 people like this video, we will do Grand Theft Auto someday.
Yeah, I'll get it on my Xbox.
Yeah, we'll just download it in advance. And if you thought I was a super nice person with no sort of opinions, which I doubt you do after the end of this video, I will be doing a lot of killing. And I also like to kind of like find people, like anybody with a green shirt. They're done.
Yeah, I need to go kill Luigi.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Not baby Luigi. He's too cute.
There we go.
Oh no. Oh yeah, we're done, Bubba.
Yeah,
Text.